Hi, I'm Marina J. How you begin to really rebuild yourself from just surviving narcissistic abuse into thriving after narcissistic abuse. There's an important switch that needs to happen in you. When narcissistic abuse is happening, you will often feel so powerless because it just feels like avalanche after avalanche after avalanche. And no matter what you do, you can't change that person. You can't heal it with them. You can't change the situation like you can with other things, right? Because with narcissistic abuse, they don't want to change. It's working for them. Thank you very much. So what usually happens when we first have it is this feeling of complete powerlessness. And yeah, we are the victims of narcissistic abuse. And that's really okay to say it. There's a whole self-help movement out there that says, don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't be the victim. You're not the victim. I'm here to say to you, yeah, you are. And it's really okay to do that. In fact, it's a really important part of healing to own victim, to own that you actually were a victim of somebody else's abuse. I've had clients where that's been the missing piece. And as soon as they own that, they start to have genuine compassion for themselves because they actually really feel how these people hurt them, how affected they are, how affected they were, how much it damaged them, all of that. And when you start to do that, guess what? You start to hear yourself, you start to see yourself, and from here you can rebuild yourself. So this might not be a popular opinion, but it's my opinion. And I've done this with thousands of people around the world, and it's always worked. Really important to own the victim. So you can actually not just have compassion for the other, because usually in narcissistic abuse, it's them that you're feeling, it's them that you're serving. We actually want to feel ourselves. So really important. But if we want to get out of surviving and into thriving, right? My favorite word is flourishing after narcissistic abuse. We need to start to come out of that victimhood and say, you know what? I do have some power right now because I know what to do when they're just doing what they're doing. I know that I'm going to gray rocket. I know that I'm not going to gaslight myself when you blame me. I know that when you blame me, you're just projecting, right? You're just blame shifting. I already know that. Guess what? You got some tools now in that very sparkly toolbox of yours. So you actually have power. You're beginning to take that power back off them, off what happened, off the past, and go, you know what? I can start to create my future. I can start to become a conscious creator. And when we move out of being a victim, we start moving into being the powerful creator that we're here to be, right? Because we're taking our power back. Nothing in your life is immovable. Nothing. They might be immovable, but we're not trying to move them anymore. We're not trying with them anymore. We're not trying to make ourselves be seen or heard or be loved. We already know that's okay. And many of you will have gone no contact. Now it's like, actually, I was powerless then. That was part of this situation. That was part of the initiation where the narcissist was more powerful than me. Now I've got my tools, but now more than that, I'm going to start to create a life I love, right? I'm going to create a business I love. I'm going to help people heal from this. I'm going to meet the love of my life. I'm going to call in the people that are going to love and respect me, right? I get to do this. I get to be the powerful creator that I was born to be. And this is how we start thriving. This is how we start flourishing after narcissistic abuse, is when we take our power back to create the rest of our lives. Because those narcissists, they don't get to dictate the rest of your life. They don't get to say how it's going to go. They don't get to say how happy you're going to be, how much luck you're going to have, how much money you're going to have. They don't get to say what your life purpose is going to be and how. They don't get any of that. You get to expand now into your future. And how you do that is by taking your power back and saying, well, you may have dictated how I felt back then, but you're not going to dictate how I feel right now, because I've got big dreams and I'm going to get the support I need to go get them. And that means somebody like you fully understanding that nothing is immovable in your life. Sure, they were. But whatever you're dealing with right now, you've got the power to transform it, to clear it, to heal it, to transform it, and to actually live the life that you were born to live. And the power doesn't sit with them, the situation, your boss, the outside world. The power actually sits with you. And I honestly think like the biggest gift that comes out of this initiation, right? I call it the initiation of narcissistic abuse, is you back yourself, you back your dreams, and you become the powerful being you were born to be. It's an initiation into your power. And so I hope that you are really feeling how powerful you actually are, and understand that you are more powerful than anything that comes your way. You are more powerful than anything in the outside world. If anything in the outside world right now feels like it has power over you, feels like it has more power than you, all it's reflecting back to you is the power that you are yet to step into. Take it back, and literally become the person you were born to be. It is time. I hope this really supports you to flourish after narcissistic abuse. You are more powerful than you've ever could ever realize. And my wish for you, and for all of us, me included, is that we step into our next level of power. Oh, my love.